Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Unapologetically Stupid, the stupidest podcast on the internet, and we couldn't care less. I am Jeff, and with me as always, I have my sensational Nicholas Shin.
What's up, guys?
Before we get started, make sure to go over to all our social medias, at Squirrely TV, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. We call it Twitter here. Instagram and TikTok, all at Squirrely TV.
Dude, you killed it.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Ever since the St. Patty's Day episode.
Yeah.
It's alcohol unlocks your mind, bro.
Dude, speak.
What do you mean? What was it, dude?
Dead.
You're like, fuck if I know, man.
I don't know. I don't know how. Never mind. So we're kind of recovering from a busy weekend.
Yeah.
A lot's happened.
A lot has happened.
In Indianapolis, at least.
Dude, and so much more is happening. We'll just say it. Like, Comic-Con was this last weekend. It was a big thing. I know we're dating our episode, but who cares? And this is not coming out anywhere near Comic-Con. But we just had Comic-Con, and like that convention center, is so fucking big.
Yeah,
like we need to be hosting more like global events here. I know we have the Indy 500, which is not even hosted at the convention center.
No,
but like everyone, I know that like above the Indy Star, like the local newspaper and local everything, like always says, dude, Indiana's convention center is like top 5 in the country, like behind like Chicago, New York, like this, like the typical places.
I mean, we got the #1 airport.
Or
I don't know if it's #1. It's top 10
international airports.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Top 10. I know it got #1 a couple years.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
dude, Indy's a dope ass city.
I mean, if you think about it, that airport is great how it was designed.
Oh, it's because some things are overwhelming. Like New York, sometimes you got to go take a tram to each terminal and stuff like that. Like Chicago, I think has like that kind of a tram system too. It's just we have 2 terminals, A and B.
I mean, not even just that. It's just getting into it. It's so easy in and out.
Yeah, that is
versus true. Like Miami or Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. But most of those, I mean,
St. Louis. St. Louis sucks. If you're going too fast coming down the ramp, your car's parked in the airport.
Wait, what?
Seriously.
Wait, what's wrong? The ramp system is messing up?
So literally, St. Louis Airport, you get off of 70, you go down a ramp, the airport is right there.
Yeah.
And it's like a couple streets, and then you can get back on the interstate. It is just shoved in that little curve of 70.
Oh, wow. I'd never been to the St. Louis airport.
St. Louis sucks.
I like St. Louis. They have the beer place. What's it called?
Anheuser.
Thank you. Yeah, that place is sick.
I've never been there, but I've been to enough of St. Louis that it sucks.
Well, you got to go to the one saving grace. You been to the Archibald? No.
The Arch?
It's just called the Arch?
Yeah, it's the Arch.
Oh,
it's the St. Louis. Archibald? Archibald Bunker. Why are you naming that piece of metal a black name?
I don't know.
Archibald.
I don't know.
That's a black doctor.
Sure.
Like Cliff Huskable.
We can't talk.
I just had a stroke, man.
But have you been to the Arch?
I've seen it.
You didn't go up in it?
And I've never been up in it.
Smart man. I heard it sways.
Well, yeah. Anything sways.
Wait, what?
Like every skyscraper, it sways. Nothing that is tall and in the air is solid, because if it was solid, it would continuously be fracturing the structure of it. And then it would eventually crumble.
No way, because I've been in the Empire State Building. That doesn't sway.
How long were you up there?
I was in like the observation.
How long were you up
what
there?
is happening? I can't say.
Observation tower area.
I was saying like observatory, but yeah, observation floor where like you can go out and like
the pussy. No, but I mean, like if you go up in the what's it called now? The Salesforce Tower.
Yeah, it sways.
Yeah.
No, never.
You're not gonna. It's not like a flag in the wind.
It's not like a noticeable when you're in
but
a
it's like when you're on a bridge, like in traffic, sitting on it.
You feel it rocking and
stuff.
Yeah,
you feel it moving.
Yeah,
because it's got to move. Or when you're in an airplane and you look out and the wings moving, Boeing, it has to, or it would break off the plane.
Well, yeah, that's because it's a plane that goes like thousands of feet into the air. Like a building, I just need it to be structured. Now you're making me fearful of going into a tall building.
Structure.
Which I already cried.
What?
Did I ever told you that?
Did you cry today?
No, not today. But I never told you about how I was a kid. I don't know if this is, of course, it's post 9/11 because everything in my life, most of it's post 9/11. But like this must have been like 2005. We went to the CN Tower. No, it had to be after 2006 because Yeah, we went to Canada. And you know those, like the Eagle downtown, the resolving?
Yeah.
We went to the CN Tower, and that is one of the places that have like the...
Is that the Needle too?
I think the Needle. I think the Needle is in Seattle.
No, there's one in Canada too.
Yeah, from what I know, there's one in Seattle has one, Las Vegas has one, Toronto, and then San Antonio.
Gotcha.
All have like these tall, like just pointy structured buildings meant for.
Yeah.
And I ate dinner on two of them, the one in Vegas and the one in... I cried both places, actually. Shit.
You don't like heights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was like spinning around. We were tall. And I'm just like, Mom was like, why are you crying? I was like, because a plane's going to crash into us and we're all going to die. And then in the one in Vegas, they have an amusement park on top.
Yeah, the
and like the thing that launches you up in the air and the one that goes over the side. So like while I'm eating, you're like, the corner of my eye, I see like this thing go like with the bright lights.
I think it's in Vegas too. There's a restaurant in the air.
In the air?
Yeah, it's basically like
you're harnessing like one of those.
It's like one of those, the pedal bike things where you drink. It's kind of set up like that, but a little bit bigger, and you've got seats and you got a harness.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I've seen that too.
And it lifts up and then goes and your feet are just dangling.
That sounds like something Vegas would fucking do.
Yeah, I don't see the point in that.
Because unless you're why are you trying to seek thrills when eating food?
I don't know. Eating the food is a thrill enough for me.
Honestly,
because I don't know what it's going to do to me.
Dude.
Like, even the Vegas thing, though, I'm not going to Vegas to gamble my money. I'm going to Vegas to gamble my asshole.
You're like, why skydive when I could just eat cheese?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Why jump out of a perfectly good plane when I can just drink this milkshake?
That's wild. But tall buildings freak me out. But like, and I don't. They keep. That's why I like Indianapolis too. No, Salesforce is kind of tall, but like,
yeah. Well, originally, I think we've talked about this too. I don't remember the years when it was, but there was a law that anything on Monument Circle block could not be taller than the monument.
Well, that's definitely changed.
Salesforce Tower is definitely taller than the monument.
Is that on the circle?
It's the block.
Oh, the block around. Got you.
That square around the circle.
Yeah.
It couldn't.
Shoot, Regent's Tower is bigger than that.
Regions ain't on the block, though.
Oh, the whole downtown is one downtown to me. Well, I wanted more activities, like festivals. Like, we should have a music festival. I know Kevin Hart said he's trying to bring one here. But
the thing that makes me mad is like Louisville has that Louder Than Life or whatever it's called. Of course, it's a bunch of music that you're really not into.
Yeah. I know. Is it Railbird? Is that in Louisville too? In Kentucky?
I don't know.
Well, of course, Louisville, Kentucky, but like, I know because Train was the headliner for it one time, and I wanted to go. But I don't know if it was in Louisville. I don't know if it's called Railbird. I think Railbird is like the country one.
I don't have a desire to go to Louisville either.
Really? Louisville's like only a 2.5 hour trip.
Yeah,
but
it's a shithole.
Don't talk bad about our little brother. That's why I call Louisville a little brother. It's probably bigger. You think Louisville's bigger?
I don't know.
Indy?
That is one thing I've always wanted to see, the size comparison, because Indianapolis is a smaller city, but it's so huge.
I think the population Indianapolis population is closer to Nashville.
Really?
I think because I remember looking it up on my bachelor party.
Because I've never even been to Chicago.
You never been to Chicago?
I've driven through it in the middle of the night, but I've never been to Chicago.
You got to go to Chicago. Come with us. You should come with us for our Chicago trip.
Who's us?
Me, Paige, Will and his boyfriend, and I think Natalie and her girlfriend, because we're going to Chicago Pride.
Ooh.
You should come.
I think I'm busy. I think I got court.
I got legal things.
I got a legal obligation. I gotta.
No. Chicago is like, it's a poor man's New York for sure, but I like it. Chicago.
Is that why there's so much crime there?
Probably. I'm not gonna talk shit about Chicago, but even though I could for hours, I do like Chicago because it has that big time feel. But the thing with Indianapolis is, I don't know why this turned into like a Indianapolis glaze session. Like we're just,
I don't know. We're just talking. Did you just slob a knob?
That's what glaze means. Like we're glazing.
I thought we were talking
city.
about a donut. Damn kids and these fucking words. Glazed.
Yeah, like you're glazing someone. Like you're covering them.
Like
with
I glazed
spit.
my girlfriend.
I think your girlfriend should be glazing you. But I guess you can glaze your girlfriend too. Yeah.
My girlfriend doesn't have a penis.
But that's the whole thing. You glaze it with like, that's why it's like riding someone's dick. It's the same thing. Like like, why you on my dick? Like, you're glazing me right now. It's the same kind of connotation.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
You never heard?
No.
That, right, like you're on my dick, get off my dick.
I've heard that.
It's the same thing as glaze. Stop glazing me, bro. Like, why you on my dick right now? Why is your mouth fully surrounded?
It's like
in
when
my
people
penis?
say veg. Just say chill.
Veg. That's new to me.
Oh, I'm just vegging. Just say
like,
chill.
Wait, hold on. Oh, isn't that a little offensive to people who are in a vegetative state?
Like handicaps?
Like coma? What handicaps? Can you be? I thought you had to be in a vegetative state. You had to be in the hospital because you can't do anything.
I thought vegetable.
Vegetable. Like you're a vegetable. Like nothing's in there. Your brain activity is like almost zero.
I think there's different levels of vegetables. Like you got carrots and broccoli and. So there's got to, there's
got the whole VeggieTales cast,
yeah, potatoes.
See, that's what I'm used to. Couch. Like, why are you such a couch potato? That's like old school one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah, my favorite one is why are you such a.
Oh God! Well, marking it down.
Is it bad that when I listen to 50 Cent songs, like I get so excited because I know it's coming?
Dude, he been in some concert. He edits himself now in concert. He doesn't say it.
I thought he did say it.
No, I don't think he did. I think he changed the word.
I don't know.
I think a lot of them do now because they're like, oh, it's not a good word. I think the F word is now in the same vein as the N word.
See, my thing is I've never used that F word towards people that would be used that as a derogatory term.
Well, you never know because they could be closeted. You can hide it sometimes. Like your gayness. I don't know. I've never been gay, so like I don't know about hiding.
Maybe that's something we should do. Try to be gay and see what it's like. Minus the we're not going to do all the activities.
Are you trying to try to be gay now?
Not like right now.
Like I pronounce Chuck and Larry shit?
We would have to practice. That's too late. You're already married legally.
That's fair. Yeah, but there's something called the down low.
And we don't live in a state to where you can have multiple spouses.
Oh wait, there's some states. Utah, of course.
Yeah.
Mormons.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Think of that each one of those wives is a dependent.
Just wait till you get one wife. There's no way anybody can balance two. Trust me. Anybody has a wife right now, or just any wife that has a husband right now, you don't want more than one.
It depends though.
It's a lot.
It depends.
It's a lot.
You got all them sister wives or whatever they're called.
I want to know what the divorce rate is in the sister wives.
I don't know, but I'm thinking
the suicide rate.
I'm looking at taxes because each one of those wives is a dependent that you get to file, and then you've got the 87 kids.
You usually file jointly, don't you? As a dependent. I will say we and Paige just filed our taxes together for the first time.
Yeah,
biggest payday I've had. So yeah.
Is that why you got a new hat?
No, I bought it before because I need something to cover my bald spot. But yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, taxes is fine and all, but like, because that tax.
Because I'm not talking about love. I'm looking at the financial.
I don't even think the financial reward or benefits outweigh the emotional toil.
It would almost be like yeah, you're married or whatever, but you're having sex with a different woman every night.
Picture Becky in your hoe phase when you had multiple numbers in your phone. I'm trying to give
It's a new year.
I'm saying this is the old Nick, not the new Nick. I'm saying the old Nick, like 2018 Nick or whatever year that was.
Okay.
Is that pre-COVID or post-COVID?
It was pre.
Okay, so let's
go. Little post.
2018 to 2021. Nick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, I know some of them because one of them I got you involved with.
Ew.
Now picture you married all of those girls, or at least three of them. Let's take three of them, and they were in the house together.
Oh, I would have killed myself.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that's why
they never made it to a name basis in my phone. They were a number.
I mean, maybe that's a bad analogy because you never really loved any of those people, but
No.
but like
looking back at it now, do I feel bad? No.
bad about what?
Just
Dating all those girls at the same time?
they weren't all at the same time.
At least
Jeff.
2 overlapped. At least that I know. Not even a big put your business out there, but we know.
Yeah.
Whole phase Nick was fun.
The Lord forgives. That's all that matters. I don't care if they forgive. The Lord forgives.
Yeah, no, because like I don't believe in star signs and stuff like that, but I kind of do now. Just like I know it's a very vast generalification of people's personalities and whatnot. Blah 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 blah. No, like physical science into it, but like I know Paige is a Pisces, which means she's like emotional, which I think we can all agree that she's kind of an emotional person. Now you put like a fire sign, like another person, like an Aries. You put like I'm an Aries. You get another one of me. So I have to deal with an Aries who's like very brutish and doesn't take stuff seriously versus a person who's emotional.
Yeah.
Because me and Paige already clashed because of that. Now I have to put another woman in that situation.
Yeah,
and women hate each other anyways. For some odd reason, they just hate each other sometimes.
Yeah.
Sister wives to me never was like a good thing.
I think, I look at it as a swimming pool.
Okay.
If the pH balance is too high,
okay,
the water's not fun to be in.
Okay.
So you get a bunch of women together.
And their vagina's pHs go and they get too high. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not fun to be around.
Fair enough. I get you on that.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
I think I tried to pull it into the pH vagina system because I was trying to make a joke and then I just it didn't land. But no, I get what you're saying.
Neither did those planes on 9/11.
9/11 catching strays to this day for no reason. Just the 9/11 joke. What were we talking? Oh, we were talking about the convention center.
Indianapolis has got a really nice convention center. Indianapolis really is set up for events.
Georgia Street right there, that literally leads into convention center.
Because it connects everything. You connect Banker's Life to the convention center to Lucas Oil.
Oh, Georgia Street.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, got you.
So everything.
What event would you want?
And then the mall,
Mall's dying out there.
No, not during events, though.
Fair.
That's the only time it's really a mall.
But, like, what event would you want to see here?
Oh, I don't know.
Nope.
I really don't keep up with what events happen.
No, but, like, just picture, like, anything. Like, an event like that you would want, like, I'm pretty sure, like, a couple years ago, like, the NRA had a convention here.
Probably.
At the convention center. They were, like, selling guns and shit.
I wouldn't have any desire to go to that.
Guns and Knife Show. It's the same thing, but just official.
I don't go to that anymore.
You don't go to that?
No, I got too many guns.
That's fair.
There's a fine line between you can only hold 2 of them at a time.
But what if one runs out? Then you need to get a bigger one, like Call of Duty style.
Then you go to the closet and get the bigger one.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
So I don't know. Maybe like a, I don't know.
Like I said, I want a music festival, but I don't know where you would put it.
That would be cool.
The convention center. You could probably.
I've been to a concert. I've been to 2 concerts in the convention center.
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, it's not set up for it.
But
I don't mean not set up. It's just it's concrete. It's concrete and metal, so it's not built for sound.
Well, that's fair. But like all these like Lollapalooza, and I know like in Bonnaroo, they have like a map set up to where it's like a stage here, stage here, stage here, stage here. You could probably do
those are all outside though. It'd be hard to do
like multiple loud concerts inside. In one place.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably hold one at Military Park. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
What's the park right next to the monument? Not next to the monument. You could probably have a concert, and
I've been to a concert in that park. You could probably have 4th of July. They close the street down, put a stage in.
Dude, what if, like, you close like that might fuck up people's businesses, but like Thursday through Sunday, you close down like a 10 radius block, like all the parks are downtown, and you just have like a music festival.
That'd be cool.
Like Military. What's the one that we went to the Black Expo at? Where like it was
the one time I went to the Black Expo, it was inside.
I haven't been. My mom did not go back because we went there once to see Music Soul Child, and she was not feeling the ganja smell that we were getting.
See, I don't even know why the fuck I went to the Black Expo.
Was Boys and Men playing?
No.
that's the only reason I don't know.
I need to go see them for real.
You did such a song for
that wasn't a full concert. It was like
a half.
It was like an hour.
Ah, dang. You know how we were talking about Lil Wayne's concert was like felt a little short?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that's like his set. Like he was only I went to go see him for real. He was only like an hour, if that, like 45 minutes.
Because you really can't rap the whole song like you get off the album.
Yeah, fair enough. And like people get bored if you
because
keep rapping
it's all repetitive. Of course, most songs are repetitive, but
True.
you know, with different genres, you know, you throw in guitar solos.
Exactly. I was
shit
ready
like
to say that.
So it as a live show, it makes it different.
See, and that's what I really liked about Ed Sheeran when I saw him live. He does like, I know a lot of other bands do it too, but like rappers can't really do covers.
Yeah.
Even though Lil Wayne did do a cover, but it's like he did one of his mixtape songs, so it was technically a cover, but it was actually still his song. But like Ed Sheeran would mix like 4 different songs into his one song.
Gotcha.
I like his, and I was like, oh, I like that. That's a very genius way.
Did you
to
know
do
that
it.
he could barely talk as a young child or?
I know that he had a
teen?
stuttering problem.
Yeah, like he couldn't, and singing has progressed him. And
Oh, I heard that. What was it? He listened to one Eminem's like album and he just learned that, and then it helped him with his stutter, and then he started getting into like singing and guitar strumming. And
that he's British to begin with or whatever, so they don't talk normal anyway.
Dude, Ed Sheeran, I actually kind of mad that I missed his world tour. I think I've only saw him once.
I've never seen him.
Dude, he's to my knowledge, I don't think he still tours with the band.
I was downtown when he played at the River.
Oh, really?
Years ago, and like I heard a couple songs, but
yeah, he doesn't have a band. He just has his guitar in a loop station. I think, unless he's changed it.
Well, I mean, a lot of it too is stuff like he does. Is all you need is the computer stuff, and he can make his own.
Fair. But yeah, no. If we could have an indie music, like an Indiana music festival, like bring, I don't know. I don't want it to be country. I don't want it to be pop. 'Cause I hate everyone in pop right now.
Well, I mean, they used to have music festivals at Ruoff.
Really?
Yeah. Still when we were in high school, they had Mayhem, which was once again not a genre that you would go to, but they had 3 side stages and then the big stage.
Whoa, where's the side stages at?
Just around the property, parking lots and stuff.
Oh, that's so sick.
So it was huge. And they had the 2 main side stages were right next to each other, so one would play, and then everybody would kind of scoot over.
Yeah, but they weren't playing at the same time.
No.
Okay,
and then the next one would come on right away, and then while that one's setting up, and then it would just go back and forth. And then they had a small one. They had the Metal Militia there doing the dirt bike shit. And
that sounds like a sitcom,
yeah,
like a festival.
And fucking Fozzy was there. Chris
Fozzie
Jericho is Fozzy was there.
Like, who's Fozzy?
It's some metal band, and the lead singer is Chris Jericho.
Like the wrestler Chris Jericho? Oh, I thought you were talking about Fozzie Bear.
No.
Like they had a fucking Muppet.
No.
They're just at a metal concert just rocking out.
No.
That's even wild. I know. Oh, that makes sense. That's in his thing. I could see Chris Jericho being. Can he sing?
No. And then when he shakes his arm like this, his bicep is not even connected to the bone anymore. So it just steroids, man.
Damn.
The roids.
I think speaking of Chris Jericho, I think we're getting WrestleMania.
I think so. 2 years, 3 years, something like that.
I thought it was this year. No, we just had
no, we're
Royal
having
Rumble.
something else though.
We had Royal Rumble.
But I don't think WrestleMania is coming.
Only thing that I know this year is happening is the WNBA All-Star Weekend. And that's where Kevin Hart is announcing like the whole what he has planned set up. He said he's bringing like a whole art festival.
Where's he from?
He's from Philadelphia.
That's right.
There was a whole thing on the radio where like Mike Epps was on the Breakfast Club saying like, and they asked him, "Do you feel like, are you mad at Kevin for taking your like that should have been you?" And I was like, should it have been? Like, I know Mike Epps is an Indiana staple.
Yeah, but what's he doing?
Thank you. Like,
I'm pretty sure he's just been remodeling a firehouse to live in and taking a gun in the airport accidentally.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I forget when it was. It was the weekend of an event going on, and I just see on my phone Mike Epps caught with a gun in his backpack at the Indianapolis International Airport.
Damn, that's so funny. But he probably had a permit and everything for it.
But
it's just you can't do that you can't do that at the airport.
But you can take a gun on a plane.
Has to check it though, right?
Well, you got to have special things.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
Pretty much, you got to check it. It's got to be locked. Blah blah blah. I don't know.
Can't be loaded. Stuff like that.
I don't know.
Oh, but no, I'm just saying that, like, I think Mike Epps was probably big. I don't think Mike Epps has ever been to the stardom power as Kevin Hart has.
No.
So, like, I know Kevin Hart has connections.
Just because, you could say, well, he's been around forever. That doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. And Kevin Hart, I know, has connections. He knows, like, football, like, athletes. He knows musicians, probably other comedians and stuff,
Well, I mean,
too.
he's got The Rock, too, in his group. So
he could have The Rock come be the host of whatever. Like, have him be the MC. I would love that. I would need to.
Did you see
signed.
the new Moana just came out on
Moana
Disney?
2?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
Haven't watched it.
You should watch it. It's good. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't like it that much.
I still haven't seen the first one all the way through.
That's actually wild. That movie's like almost 10 years old.
Is it really?
That's old as fuck.
Moana is 10 years old.
Moana came out and that might be an exaggeration. I think.
Am I saying it wrong?
Moana.
There's
no Mo. Like, yeah, it's Mo.
Yeah, Moana.
Yeah, Moana. She's not a cow.
No, she. Never mind. How old is she?
A child.
Oh,
we can't be degrading a cartoon child. Oh no, that's actually wild.
But
I think
we could degrade a fucking cartoon lion.
Nala. Damn, Skippy, we can
tear that kitty up.
Meow.
Yeah.
Rawr.
So that would be cool,
Yeah.
Believe it or not, this year I don't have half as many concerts playing as I normally do.
I thought you did. No, that was last year. We were talking about concerts. No, that was this year.
No. This year I've only got that Kid Rock thing. It's a 2-day festival thing. I've got Brooks and Dunn next month.
Here, right?
Yeah. And then Jason Aldean in August.
Be my redneck Romeo, baby.
I think that's it.
I think I only have one other concert, and Lil Wayne was by accident.
I need to find more black things to do.
Dude, come to Nelly.
When is it?
It's in like September.
Oh, that's far enough
it's
away.
It's Nelly, Fabulous, Chingy.
Oh, yeah.
Jermaine Dupri.
Oh, dude, I'd be happy to see Chingy.
I already seen Chingy. He's nothing to praise about.
So you remember how Soldier Boy?
Yeah.
Was it what's that place called?
The
Vogue.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to that so bad.
I hear he only performed like 2 songs and left.
Well, Saucy was because he was there. Remember?
That's the one I think he told me.
Yeah,
that.
he was like he didn't come out until like after 1 a.m. I would have went to jail. I would have caused a scene.
That is legit CP time. That's actually past CP time.
I don't get it. You're not relevant anymore.
Yeah, so
you're
you're
not
your fans
fucking
waiting.
big.
Yeah,
the fact that these people paid money to see you should come out there and do your fucking job and thank them.
When you put it like that, that's so true. Like, he is not relevant whatsoever anymore.
No, it's like how we waited forever for Lil Wayne, the All-Star thing.
True.
It's an event weekend.
Yeah,
he's Lil Wayne,
but it's a good plus bad thing. He did it again.
Did he really?
Yeah. Well, he had an opener. It was Quavo, another big rapper. But like before Quavo, there was 3 openers that no one knew, but they're local rappers.
Yeah.
And the same thing he did. He brought like local people to his show.
Did the Shelbyville Mac Miller come out again?
Yeah. No, I forgot about that guy. No, but some other white kid did. That's like from Georgia.
Huh.
But like it's honorable that he wants to bring up. And I also think they signed to his record label, so he's like also like promoting them on like. So the only reason I know about any of them is because I went to Lil Wayne concert. Yeah. Actually, one was a TikTok song that I heard. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like talking to Saucy. I'm like, wait a fucking minute, I know this song. And he was like, why? And I was just like, I have no idea. But I'm like humming along to it. He was like, oh my God, you do know this song. I'm like, this song's a banger. And then I looked it up. It's just some white kid. It's just a white kid from Georgia. I have no idea who he was. But like then he came out and it was awesome. But like I was sitting there, I was like, dude, if I'd known you had 3 openers, I would have got here like an hour later. But we couldn't for the thing because we were trying to get that close to the action. And it was first. We probably could have bullied our way up there though.
I was happy where we were at, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying if we came in late, we're 2 big guys.
Oh, true.
I mean, I left to go get drinks and came back, and then I would, lock up and.
Yeah. push them lips out.
Yeah.
Meow.
For those listening audio,
But,
I'm so sorry for that.
What else happened? Anything?
No, it's just like I said. The only thing I had in my head is like after going to any Comic-Con, I just want more. Like the high I had from this weekend was so much fun because it was just a lot of stuff. Like I was engulfed into this culture that I love. So like if we did like a music, the same thing happened with All-Star Weekend too. Like it's just when you make a whole weekend out of like going downtown and having like events and stuff to do. And most of Comic-Con is just shopping around and then seeing like those. Yeah. I don't want to be mean, but like C-list celebrities that like are like celebrities to you, but like not to like the most people in the world. So like, I'm excited for All-Star Weekend again, even though it's for women's basketball. They're gonna bring out events so I can go downtown and hang out and do stuff. The whole entire time I was like, man, I want to do this like citywide. Like I want to have this again, like because people need to realize that Indianapolis is dope. I got into so you know how I've been commenting more on our using our Instagram thing just to get a little bit more traffic to our page. Well, now I'm doing that habit in my own personal page too.
Oh no!
And so I follow a lot of food stuff, like a lot of local like food people, and they were pointing out some new restaurant that opened up in Indy, and I was like, dude, this looks so good. And then I don't know why, it's probably not the most true statement that I feel passionate about, but I was like, I just commented, oh, this place looks great. Hot take. Indie food seems better than Chicago's. At me. And then it didn't get any likes, but I had like 60 replies to my message about, dude, worst take I've ever heard in my life. Chicago has this. Like, dude, do you even food, bro? I'm like, oh guys,
what? Chicago has 14 different shitty pizzas. And
dude, hot take. Deep dish, overrated.
Yeah, I mean, I like deep dish. Every once in a while, I'll go to Giordano's.
Fair. Okay.
Back in the day, I'd go to Uno's. I think there's still one on the south side.
Ooh, I don't know about Uno's. What's that? Is it the same like?
It's pizza.
It's just these a deep dish specifically. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm a New York guy.
Actually, Union Jack's. You remember Union Jack's?
I don't.
Broad Ripple, right on the strip.
Okay, yeah,
It used to be on the north side. Now it's on the south side.
They had deep dish?
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Was so good. You'd order it, and then you'd have to fucking sit there and talk to your people at the table for an hour
before the pizza even gets there.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about Giordano's. It's like they warn you. Say, hey, it's going to be a while before your pizza gets out here. But like, no, yeah, like I said, I'm a New York slice guy. Give me a thin, foldable, what's the one downtown? Goodfellas.
Yeah.
I love Goodfellas.
I've definitely grown into I call it the fancy pizza.
What's
compared to, the fast food pizza.
Oh, so like the Goodfellas and like the sit down restaurant kind of pizzas.
Like Basbo's is my go-to.
Basbo's, Crafters.
There's a place called Some Guys over off of Allisonville and 65th Street.
I'm gonna have to hit them up.
There used to be one in Carmel. It's pretty good. Closed on Mondays. But it's a little, like I want to say there's only 15 tables in it, but it's dark. The ambiance is great.
Got you.
Good food. But Basbo's is my favorite pizza.
I think my favorite pizza, it probably has to go to Giacomo's.
Really?
I do love Giacomo's.
I always forget about Giacomo's. Giacomo's in Irvington is better than any of the others.
Really?
The original.
Is there a difference?
It's the original.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. The guy who starts Basbo's left Giacomo's to start Basbo's. Or is that reverse?
I don't know.
I know that those two are connected somehow. Like either Giacomo's left to make Basbo's or the guy left Basbo's to make Giacomo's.
It would make sense. They got weird fucking names. And I can't spell either one of them.
With the fucking monkey on Giacomo's, the little thing. They're both old as shit. That's like me and Paige's go-to. Was we actually low-key thought about having Giacomo's for our wedding.
That would have been fucking better than those baked potatoes that she hated.
Better than all the food.
Honestly, I don't remember most of the food. I wasn't even drunk. I was just high.
The fact that I remember Son's food the day before better than I do.
Oh.
But in defense, we wanted something light and like healthy. And sans foo was not healthy or light.
Oh.
Sans foo was not healthy or light. It was fried.
It was so fucking
She's a Kentucky girl. She knows how to cook.
We gotta go see her.
Dude, we have a place to stay if we want to go to the Derby. She told me that.
I don't give a fuck about horses. I want to go eat.
And dude, same. And her husband Phil, or is it her husband? I don't know. I don't know if they're her husband or not. But her guy Phil,
yeah,
just her guy, smokes cigars.
Okay,
and he's a good time too.
So, oh man, let's plan this. Let's plan it. Write me out.
No, yeah, I saw him when I went down for New Albany for my job. I hung out with him one time. But yeah, he was. I know that he liked to smoke. And she's always a good time. She's like, oh, dude, Son's dope. My aunt from another.
That was.
I'm trying to rhyme with aunt. My aunt. My auntie from another mommy.
Me? That doesn't rhyme. I got something, but I can't say it.
Yeah, I don't want to add it anymore.
So, but honestly, your night before meal,
it was good.
Almost tops watching you get married. Like that was the highlight of the weekend. It's like standing up there with my best friend,
dude,
watching him. Like just your emotions, man. Like hit me. I looked at Matt. And I was like, it's sweat. It's not tears. It's sweat.
Dude, it was probably sweat. I was hot as a bitch.
It was, but there's a lot of tears in that sweat.
Oh, no, yeah. Dude, the crab cakes. Dude, she made those little Maryland crab cake little thingies.
And then we left the wedding, and you went to the hotel. We went back to the house, kept eating.
I did. I know, because I wanted more crabs. I was like, hey, you guys got any crab cakes? Like, left over like on Sunday. They're like, no.
We killed them.
Like, well, shit, I wanted more sans soup because we got like a little bag. I had so much mac and cheese left over that, like, in our house, I was just like, what am I going to do with all this food? I'm going to eat it. Yeah. And that's why I gained like another extra.
Because I was so tapped out, like just all around because my back that week and just being tired. And
but you couldn't have that food.
And drinking all day. But, after we got back to your mom's house after the wedding, I'm just sitting there killing wings, just killing them.
But if you ate that during like wedding, you'd probably be tired.
It doesn't matter.
That's why we wanted to keep it light and fresh, so like people will still have like energy to like talk and hang out and dance and whatnot.
I don't remember a lot of John's wedding other than the
carbs.
Other than the fucking
carbs. We had two kinds of pastas.
Yeah, and the bread.
Oh my gosh! But I think I was way more hammered for John's because
you were, because that was right with the DUI thing.
Yeah, dude, that came in so much clutch. That came so clutch. That for those not knowing what happened, I had a DUI a couple of years back. If you listen to this podcast, you know about this. But my friend, John, was having a wedding, and I was in his wedding, and like they're degenerate drinkers. I'll just say it. His whole squad. And so I'm sitting there because I had to do random piss tests for like a week or a half or something like that. So I couldn't drink or do anything because I was technically on probation. But I did everything I needed to do before that. So like you had to, for my probation, you had to take a class, which I did the week after I got arrested.
Yep, I drove you.
Yep.
It was bad. He opened the door and he goes, Nick, I'm so sad.
Oh, no, that's a different class. That's
you're talking about Mothers with Dead Daughters thing.
Yeah. Is that Mothers Against Drunk Drivers?
It's the same thing.
I was like, is it really stand for that? Because there was two D's. I was like, Dead Daughters. Whoa, I was like, no, drunk drivers. Yeah, no,
it's the same thing.
Mothers Against Drunk Drivers.
They got Dead Daughters.
And then there was the one I came back. Nick picked me up, and I was like, I'm so sad. I think I literally said, I'm just so sad.
Yeah, we went to eat, and I think we drank, and then we went home.
Yeah, and then but I had to do all that stuff before. But I did it all. Only thing I was waiting for was to have the money that I paid go through.
Yeah,
and they took forever for them to process the check I wrote out to them. So like literally the whole entire week I'm going getting random piss tests, and they're like, "Oh, you're clean, okay, good." And I'm just like, "Guys, I can't drink. I have to stay clean." And then literally on my way to John's, on my way to the venue, I got a call from my parole officer or probation officer saying, "Hey, yeah, you cleared everything. You're good. Go out, go off, fam." And I'm just like, hell yeah. And as soon as I get there, I'm like, guys, guess who's off probation? And then I proceeded to leave my car there. And who took me home? I don't know who took me home, but I had to Uber back in the morning, and it was not a cheap Uber.
No, because
Learned my lesson, though.
That was out in the middle of nowhere.
It was probably like a $50-something Uber.
Yeah.
But it's still cheaper than a DUI.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
That's the lesson. If you don't take away from this episode, take away that drink responsibly, get an Uber. Ubers are always cheaper than a DUI.
And make sure you head over to all of our social media accounts, Squirrely TV. Head over to YouTube. Hit that subscribe button.
Nope, your headphones did not go out. Nick just stopped talking. All right, if you have anything else you want to add? All right, well, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Nick.
And this has been another episode of Unapologetically Stupid.
Yeah, it was.
That was funny as hell.